So what I really like about the Python course is the fact that you can start the course with zero knowledge at all when it comes to coding, or it's a very social atmosphere, so the kids, they interact with each other, they help each other. It's really personalized too, so if students need more help, I can slow that down the lesson and focus on what they're struggling on. There's an aspect of project-based learning as well, so they're not just mindlessly doing tasks, they're going to create something really big and something they can be proud of at the end. So I've noticed that the kids, they get a lot more confident after they've been through a lesson or two, so they're asking more questions. But they're not just confident with coding, they become more confident with talking about technology and things they see and news they've heard. And it's really nice to get young children into just noticing the different bits of tech and the future around them. I think parents would like this course because they're helping their kids learn a skill that isn't currently taught in most schools. And it's not just a skill, it's something that's going to be very vital to the future. If their child isn't particularly into like maths or English, they can get them into another important subject where there's no requirement to be good at anything else in school. It's just coding is something that's for everyone, and by getting parents to get their kids to code, they're kind of unlocking a new talent that the kid might not have known about previously. So I think what the kids like the most about algorithmics is the fact that they're building something real. They can physically see it go from a couple of lines of code to this real project in front of their eyes. And the social aspect is a big part of it as well. They can speak to other kids their age and then talk about the things they're into, like in terms of coding and projects they can create together. So it's really encouraging that collaboration and problem solving with other people. What I really like about the methodology is you can start at any point because it takes no prior knowledge into account. It's also based on project-based learning, very personalized to the kids. So if they're stuck on something, we can redo that lesson if they want, or if they're quite good at what we're doing already, we can speed it up and give them something more challenging that will be more exciting for them. So my onboarding experience was really positive. The onboarding itself in terms of the application was really quick and easy. And once I had formally joined, I was invited to 2 taster sessions, and they were done by more experienced tutors, so I could see how they dealt with a class, and they gave tips and tricks as to how to keep students engaged. And then I had the opportunity to do my own lesson, at first with one of these more qualified tutors there. And this really helped, as it helped pace the lesson and it gave me encouragement as to whether I was doing well or whether I needed to improve. But the thing I really liked at the end was I got feedback on my lesson, so I knew exactly where I needed to improve. And that gave me a lot more confidence for my next lesson, which I was able to do by myself. So a week ago I had one student, and she had never coded before, and getting her started was a bit more complicated than the others. So I had to spend a bit more time with her, showing her what she needed to do. And she slowly began to catch up with the rest. And then we moved on to a task that involved personalizing a square that the students had drawn using Python. And she was able to change the width of the lines and the color. She designed it so it was something that was her own, and she really enjoyed that aspect. There was a part in the lesson where I was scared that she might end up like leaving coding altogether because of how much she struggled, but once she got into it, she really enjoyed it and made the work her own.